Hello there, a warm welcome to the special guest with me, Imi Mulekatete, your host today. There is one thing that we always say about children. Children are a blessing from God. That is true. But if you ever reach a time and you look at a child who is hurt, who is hungry, who is malnourished, and your remorses are never triggered, just know you've lost your humanity. Why am I saying that? In the studios today, I'm joined by Eya Ahvo and Susanna Haavisto, Finnish Goodwill Ambassadors for the UNICEF. A warm welcome on the special guest.
Thank you.
Thank you, Edie.
Please tell us what your role has been as Goodwill Ambassadors for UNICEF to helping children, especially children, to better their lives and improve them on a daily basis.
We are ambassadors in Finland, especially,
Yes.
National level, so that we work in Finland. We used to go to schools and we give knowledge and lessons for children. We are discussing. Then we are doing concerts, and with all these things we are, of course, this is fundraising. But when you remember that the main thing is that every child in the world should have education,
Yes.
nutrition, good nutrition, care, protection, and every these kind of things. And UNICEF is just the täsmä. What is it?
It
focuses
focuses for that.
Yeah,
and
for children.
That's the reason that we 30 years ago answered yes for the question that will you too be the first national Goodwill Ambassadors in Finland. I was pregnant with my first boy and I had a huge balloon here.
Yeah,
and
I can only
it felt
imagine.
Immediately I felt that this is the world, and if there is one child in me,
Yes.
I should think about the others who live somewhere else and need help. And that's why we do that thing.
What triggered you to say yes? Because you were still young people, 28, 35, okay? And young people today want to be involved in so many things that are really going to better their lives, where they're going to earn something. Now, being Goodwill Ambassadors, you're not going to earn anything, okay? You're just advocating for the good, especially of the children in this particular case. Why did you say yes?
As we are actresses and singers
Yes.
by profession, it was very, we had been in children plays and we had
In theaters and then
and
in television.
in concerts and
We were quite.
movies.
We had a good career at that time.
Okay.
And
So-
it was quite a lot children oriented,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think that's why they
They
asked us.
yes,
And
yes.
we both think that so many things can be influenced by music,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that we have noticed here in Rwanda.
Very good.
And we both had thought that what can I do with my skills?
Yeah.
Because I should do something. Because when I started to be pregnant, immediately I felt it's not the only one.
Yeah.
I have to do something. And
Sure.
you thought the same.
Yes, and when we decided that this is our job, we knew that because at that time we had television shows and everything like that. We are quite famous, so we could use also when people knew us.
Yes.
Then and they knew that okay, they are also doing something with UNICEF, and then UNICEF went to these people. And they also started to be with us.
Very sure.
And our needs with this job is to reach hearts and make them UNICEF's friends.
Very
That's
good.
the main, in a simple way, it's that.
And that is the power of opinion leaders and social influencers.
Yes.
And thank you for doing that. Now, as an appreciation, a token of appreciation for your 30 years long-term commitment to UNICEF, you were brought to Rwanda. Why did they choose Rwanda for you? Why do you think they did?
Our office in Finland, they have heard that Rwanda has made very good, successful projects here, and I think
Huge
that's
progress.
I think that's the one reason that they wanted us to see something very positive now.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have been in quite bad situations in the
20
past.
years, 20 years ago.
Very good. And what is your impression of Rwanda? What are some of the experiences you're going to back home?
This only 1 week here, but it feels like we have been here a month, because we have seen so much, so
good
fantastic projects with children and
activities
and devotion for those projects, and
wonderful voluntary people all everywhere in the communities.
and people doing together, because that's the wonderful thing. They are working together, and they are really devoted to all the changes and willing to go further with things.
Very good. Aya, if for any reason you're told to stay in Rwanda, would you?
Yes, I just yesterday sent a text message to my friend that I could live here.
Wow.
We were talking about the way we had a 40 minutes drive back from the fields, and we amazed the beauty of the nature and the smiles we have seen, the children's eyes and mothers' eyes, and mothers who burst into singing when we sang to them
something to
in a minute.
Come with us.
We felt I could live here, because people are so gentle, and smiles are real, and people look into your eyes that I could live here.
If you were given a chance to do a comparison, how is it any different from Finland back home?
Funny question.
just throw it on.
It's so different.
What are some of the differences, especially in relation to the way children are living?
I think all children and all people there, we have three things. We are hungry, we need rest, we have to sleep, and we need love.
Yes.
And these three things, when people are living together in the communities, or are they in towns or cities or in the rural areas, but when people are keeping contact to each other, then it's so
quite
good.
The same.
Yeah, and then everything is possible.
Are you goodwill ambassadors for life?
Yes.
And this trip to Rwanda, how is it going to shape you, especially in as far as the UNICEF noble cause to the children? This trip to Rwanda.
We shall keep this knowledge and these experiences in our hearts, in our eyes, in our ears, and we will go further and tell
to people
then stories, because our audience loves to hear we tell stories.
Yeah, sure.
And then they understand better than numbers.
Very good.
Statistics.
You said you're singers, right? You both are musicians.
Yeah.
And I understand there's a song that you have prepared for us, and it is in Kinyarwanda.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear it.
You will hear it.
Well, so let's give them a chance to give us that hit, and we'll be right back shortly.
Education with love and joy for every girl and boy. Abanambere nambere, abanambere nambere, abanambere nambere,
Wow.
abanambere nambere. Misime najibazo, misime najibazo, misime najibazo, misime najibazo. Kviga birashimisha, kviga birashimisha, kviga birashimisha, kviga birashimisha. Abanambere nambere, abanambere nambere, abanambere nambere, abanambere nambere. Misime najibazo, misime najibazo, misime najibazo, misime najibazo. Kviga birashimisha, kviga birashimisha, kviga birashimisha, kviga birashimisha. Baiwari Yego!
Wow, wow. Very good. Thank you so much for that song. How long did it take you to actually compose it?
One trip from, it was 2 hours when we were in the UNICEF car, and we had wonderful driver Jeremy, and Jeremy was listening all the time what we are saying when we learned these words.
Okay.
Jeremy always said that not like this. It should be abanambere nambere.
Okay. Thank you very much.
We had very good help.
And after a very tiring day, after 10 o'clock, we dragged into hotel room and then we did it.
Then we composed
it.
First we had a text
and
then.
Very
Did you
good.
understand what we were?
Yes, I understood, but I want the message out of it because there are certain words that I couldn't actually pick from it because they are so Finnish-like.
Yeah,
Maybe you can
we
tell
are
us the
Finnish,
message
yeah.
in it.
Okay.
What was the message in it?
Children's first.
Okay, children first.
Yes.
Funny
And
smile and children
be amazed.
Be
amazed.
Very good.
And no problem.
No problem. Thank you very much. I think that winds up our special guest. But before I wind down, Aya, please give us your last word, and that goes to children and parents. Thank you very much. And that is the message to the children and also to Susanna, your last message to both children and the parents who are watching right now.
Remember, love is everything. Don't forget it.
Thank you very much. I realize the love here is too much. Thank you so much for your time. And
thank you that we had the possibility to come here.
Yes, and that does it for the special guest. Thank you so much also for watching. Keep watching RBA. A lot will be coming your way in our programming. I am Imi Molekatete Kalema. Be well and be blessed.